Hey y'all, I don't even know if I can tell this story, yeah. My eyes, they're real puffy. But if you haven't seen already on my community tab, my granny passed earlier around 3 something, 3:20 p.m. Oh, so I'm gonna start to cry, I feel it. So, that was around my lunch. My lunch was supposed to be, I went to take it at 3:20. I went to start walking that way. Maybe I'll get copyrighted. Oh, my eyes it's so sore right here from crying, I guess. Oh, it hurts so bad. But basically, she she got sick in July. The day after, she was sick the day she took me to go take my driving test, and she got really sick the next morning. They called me and told me she's on her way to the hospital. And this was like July 22nd when she went. I got my license July 21st. So I'll give you a minute. So, she had been sick, she got better and stuff, she came home and she had got, sick again when she couldn't breathe one day while I was there. And, oh my gosh. And, they had to take her to the hospital. I was very emotional that day because then I was finna get in the shower and I didn't even know that she was saying she couldn't breathe. So luckily, I'm glad my mom was there. This is so emotional. But yeah, so, oh my gosh. Okay, so I got a call earlier. She went back to I think she went back to the hospital. I think that's when. Yeah, she had to have a surgery done. So she had to have a procedure done to help her heart. Because she had like a leaking valve, which when I was younger, I'd always seen it, and I asked her, what is that? But she had this part of her heart. The whole time it's leaking. So, they found that out in July. And oh, this is hard, Avion. And okay, so we had okay, so she had her surgery, I think at the end of November. No, I think it was the beginning of December. And everything went good. I was already scared of the procedure. I was already skeptical about it. But so she did good, and she went to the little rehab, and there was like nobody will be able to see her, but I did go see her on Thanksgiving, and she wanted me to come Thursday, but I think I had problems with my oil, and my check didn't come. It's supposed to be direct. I didn't got a lot of issues, so she got moved into the rehab not too long ago. Okay, I'm trying not to cry. But earlier, around 3, my dad kept calling me. He normally calls me at work, so I didn't pay no mind to it. And he was like, call me as soon as possible. He called me again. No, he texted me. He was like, call me as soon as possible. He was time I got off. So then I started to worry. So I was telling my friend Jada, how you doing, man, this morning? Yeah, I'll make it better. But yeah, so I called him and he was like, your mom needs you to get off. Go ahead and leave work and meet her at the hospital. So in my mind, I'm thinking, they had a wreck or something because my sister had an appointment in Little Rock. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, wait a minute. If she was in the wreck, why would she be the one calling me and telling me at the hospital? And I started driving to the, hospital. And I started seeing these ambulances and stuff. And I was like, maybe they did have a wreck. Lord. So we get, honestly, I was, somebody should have drove me. I'm sitting there driving on the wrong side of the road. And luckily them cars didn't start coming because the light was green. So I'm glad they didn't start coming because they would have literally killed me. I think I was on the wrong, I don't remember. I can't just, it all happened so fast. And I called my dad. I was like, which engines, where do I go? Emergency, regular. He was like, he didn't know. And I was like, what's wrong? And then when he called me, he was like, your granny passed. And to hear those words, your granny passed, I couldn't do nothing but just park the car and sit there and scream and hit the wheel because that's honestly like another mom to me. My mom worked a lot. So I was really with my granny most of the time. Or either my dad on the weekends, but I stayed with my granny. And, my grandpa passed in March, like about 2 years ago. So when I lost him, it hurt me a lot. So, when I couldn't even park my car, I almost hit this truck, and then, and then I guess they could tell that I wasn't well when I was driving. Because my cousin's mom started, she started running towards my car. And she was like, I'll park it for you. And then I couldn't even process to put the car in park. And then when I got it, I started just, she started hugging me. And I couldn't do nothing but cry. And then they had to all get me because I started falling. And hold on, y'all. But I started, so there's like, you want to sit on the outside bench. And I was like, yeah, but it was wet. So they took me in there, took my temperature. And they was like, you ready to go up? So, my uncle and his girlfriend took me up there. When I was walking, they were like, you ready to go in? And when I just seen her laying on that bed, my heart broke even more. Like, and it felt like I was in a dream. Like, what? Like, why? Like, why? Why take my other mom from me? Like, why? But they said she had a heart attack. And it hurt me so bad to see her just laying there like she wanted to just get up and just tell me everything was going to be okay. So I talked to her for a minute. Then my sister came, and then she was crying. And then I had to go there with my mom and see my mom cry and my sister cry. It hurt me, honestly. It really did. But the saddest part is I'm mad at the hospital really made me mad because they didn't even give her a call button. So she called my mom in the middle of the night yesterday. Like, I think it's like 12. What time is it? I'm sorry. So yeah, she called them yesterday night, and she was like, she called my mom, and she was like she couldn't breathe, and my mom called the hospital, and, was telling them that she said she couldn't breathe. She called us, I don't know what happened earlier, but earlier we kept trying to call her phone and check on her, and she wouldn't answer. So yeah, they weren't paying attention apparently, you know. And she died the same way my grandpa died, a heart attack. And now we gotta plan this funeral. I would have never thought. I would be planning. Thank you. I just definitely thought I would never. No, I didn't think she was gonna leave this early. I don't. I bought all these gifts for her. This TV and this Pioneer and crock pot and that she's gone. Like, it's literally crazy. I'm not in the Christmas spirit no more. Her birthday's in January, so I won't be doing nothing for Christmas or New Year's. Let me get some tight tissue. Yes, throw the whole 20 away exactly. I'm gonna try to go to work tomorrow. So I can distract myself from it, but I'm gonna let them know if I can't, just stay all the way. Y'all. Yeah, I might take a little break from YouTube. I might post, here and there. But I can't do the vlogmas, like, not with all this. And this is like a really hard pill to sit there and swallow. Like, both your grandparents gone. And then my car is still in her name because I didn't have a license. She put my car in her name so I could have a car and take my test in. But this is extremely hard. And, I was telling her about, me trying to get to the apartment. And she wanted to know how the tour went, but they wouldn't let us call in there and see her. I mean, they're for to give her a little iPad and stuff, but they didn't get everything set up in time. Oh, it's so hard. Oh my gosh. I got like the biggest headache. I know my eyes are finna be swollen. It hurts right here. I guess I've been crying too much and screaming. Cause this hurt me bad. Both my grandparents gone. Like, those are my best friends. I'm finna just go ahead and end it because y'all have already seen me cry enough, and I don't want y'all to. I want y'all to keep doing y'all. Keep your head up, y'all. Yeah, I know. We all gotta go home and be with our king one day. But I know she's in a peaceful place. She's happy. She's up there with her son who died when he was a baby. She's with her my pawpaw. I just knew something was up last night when I couldn't sleep. But I want everybody to continue to make me proud by posting y'all's videos so I can watch y'all's vlogmases. Especially the Band Runner Squad. I like watching y'all's videos and y'all vlogmas videos. And I hope you do get the Christmas present of having a baby. I'm gonna end it right here so I can go to bed and get some rest. I thank you for watching this story time and this live. But I had to explain, what happened. So let Shady know about you guys. You could take the days off with different. Okay, thank you so much, Lysandra. I mean, not Lysandra, Shonda. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I love all y'all, and I thank y'all for supporting me.